Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best drone for kids.
Starting at number 5.
BetaFPV Cetus X drone. If you want to try flying an FPV drone, we think the BetaFPV Cetus X kit is a top choice. As a package, it comes with everything you need for first-person flight, including a transmitter and a basic set of goggles. More powerful than models like the Cetus Pro, we found that its multiple flight modes and speed settings also make it an FPV drone you can grow with. During our review, it took time and patience to master the manual/acro mode. Crashes are also inevitable, and while the frame is built to withstand impacts, it did crack in our tests. Still, provided you have the stomach to stick it out without succumbing to motion sickness, the Cetus X will reward you with an immersive flying experience. We did find the video feed prone to breakup and interference, and while a built-in DVR can record flight feeds, this isn't a drone for stills photography. Battery life was also a disappointment, rated at just 5 minutes. But with enough power to perform simple freestyle tricks and everything in the box to get airborne, this is our favorite FPV kit for first-timers.
Coming at number 4.
Autel Evo Nano Plus. The Autel Evo Nano Plus is taking on DJI's Mini 4 Pro in the sub-250G drone category. That is no easy undertaking, with the latter being so close to perfect. But to its credit, the Evo Nano Plus is an impressive beginner drone in its own right. During our tests, we've found that its sensor surpasses our current top pick for beginners, the DJI Mini 3, when it comes to low-light performance. It's just about on par when dealing with windy conditions, too. That makes it an easy recommendation for us, especially if you love capturing sunsets and twilight cityscapes, not to mention if you need a high-performance drone that meets Europe's critical weight limits. Admittedly, the Mini 4 Pro has the overall edge here. However, the Evo Nano Plus should see refinements over time, thanks to Autel's adding new features and making improvements via firmware updates. And, if you're looking for an ace alternative to DJI's offerings, this one should be at the top of your list.
At number 3.
DJI Mini 4 Pro. Succeeding the Mini 3 Pro, our previous favorite premium beginner drone, the Mini 4 Pro is an incremental upgrade that uses the same f/1.7 aperture camera and 1/1.3-inch sensor. From our tests, it produces excellent quality 12MP/48MP images in RAW and JPEG, with very little noise up to its maximum ISO 6400 setting. Filmmakers enjoy a couple of improvements, though, including 4K video now up to 100 frames per second, plus D-Log M color profile that makes the Mini 4 Pro an enticing option as a second drone to a pro-level Mavic 3 series model, where color consistency is easily achieved. Any disappointment over the perceived lack of camera improvements should be quelled by the Mini 4 Pro's flight and safety features. The Mini 4 Pro boasts omnidirectional obstacle avoidance. The Mini 3 Pro has tridirectional obstacle avoidance, improved subject tracking performance, plus a more extensive transmission range, up to 20 kilometers depending on your region and what's legally possible. This sub-250G drone is another level to all of the other drones in this guide, and it's so good it'll have you wondering if you need to register a drone again.
Number 2 of my list.
Ryze Tello. Designed in partnership with DJI, the Ryze Tello is an affordable, featherweight drone that's great for mastering the basics of flight. It can be controlled via the Tello smartphone app and Wi-Fi, but you can also use a Bluetooth gaming controller, albeit at a shorter range. It proved to be a responsive and lively flyer during our tests, which makes it an effective way to master the ups and downs of quadcopter flying. It's not all positive. The flight range is limited, while below the 100m maximum Ryze suggests, think 30m instead, while the slightest breeze will send the drone drifting off in whatever direction it's blowing. The 720p video camera isn't up to much either, and with no local storage it sends all footage and photos directly to your phone, which results in choppy video if and when the Wi-Fi connection dips in and out. Those caveats aside, the Tello is a great starter drone that does the simple things well and feels better made than other budget models. It's the obvious pick for the best budget beginner drone category.
And number 1.
DJI Mini 3. DJI's latest compact drone lands as the best addition for beginners yet. Like both of its Mini predecessors, the DJI Mini 3 is a lightweight flying machine with a small folding body, intuitive controls, and useful automated filming modes. Like those same predecessors, it still misses out on collision avoidance, something you only get by spending more on the Pro version. But it proved every bit the quality drone in testing. We found it forgiving to pilot using the standard controller, which is the same as the one supplied with the Mini 2. Drift was only an issue in the windiest conditions. While it lacks the log profiles of DJI's premium drones, we found that its 1/1.3-inch sensor, larger than the DJI Mini 2's, captured sharp 4K/30p footage that was excellent overall. What also set it apart was the ability to rotate its 12MP sensor to portrait for shooting social content. If you already have a DJI Mini 2, the case for upgrading is less compelling. But if you're shopping for a well-built and feature-packed beginner drone, this is the best you can get.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.